Hello everyone and welcome back to more Football Manager 2019 with me, Mr. Grand 2, and episode 47 of Monaco and the final part of Season 4. Well, after last time where we wrapped up an incredible, invincible season, unbeaten in all of our league matches this year, we've got one more game to look forward to this season. Of course, the Coupe de France final against PSG. Can we get a domestic League and Cup double, domestic treble in many ways as well, because we won the Trophy des Champions with that as well. We will also, of course, look at the end of season review type stuff and look forward to next season and the transfers that we are thinking about making. And as I discussed last time out, a really good attacking midfielder is definitely the main area I want to strengthen. I'm prepared to spend a lot of money to get them. And I've already tried, as you can see. We did have a bid accepted of £95 million for Marco Asensio, who is absolutely perfect. He would be the ideal shadow striker. He's so much better than Golovin. It's crazy. We offered him a contract. He accepted that contract offer. It would have made him our most expensive player by about £100,000, if not more. However, he did decide instead to extend his contract, as you can see, with Real Madrid, which probably, for as far as our accountant's concerned, is a sensible decision. I have got an alternative lined up who is not quite as good, particularly when it comes to finishing, but is definitely a big improvement on Golovin and is considerably more economically sensible than Asensio. So hopefully that deal can be done, and we will see if it does in the next episode. But our focus is very much today on the Coupe de France final. Can we win the only domestic trophy we have yet to lift in the save against PSG, our closest rivals, throughout this entire 4-year period? Our trophy haul in this time has been considerably better than the Parisians' 4 league titles, 3 Trophy des Champions, 2 Coupe de la Ligue titles, whereas they have only won 1 Coupe de la Ligue, 1 Trophy des Champions and 1 Coupe de France. Let's keep it at that if we can. We are going into this looking as full strength as we possibly could be. Lafont is going to be in goal. Mendy, Martinez, De Ligt and Henriks is the back four. Henriks has sort of moved himself ahead of Djibril Sidibe, who's a little bit injury prone, probably going to shuffle down to be the rotation choice next season. Balde and Skov, of course, on the wings. Really, I would love Robert Skov to win some major awards at the end of the season. Hopefully he does. Kessie and Tielemans in the middle with Golovin and Patrick Schick up front. Right, let's do this. PSG looking pretty strong. They don't have Pau Lopez in goal, but then Onana's pretty good. Neymar is injured. He's out for the rest of the season. Unfortunately for them, fortunately for us, Mbappe has recovered from his injury that's kept him out for quite a while. He is back. But otherwise, very, very strong lineup. I mean, Milinkovic, Savic and Pogba. I think there's a better central midfield in world football, especially with Bentancur anchoring that one. Chiesa, Diego Jota, hardly poor quality players. I mean, let's do this. The fans have been fantastic for us. They're the ones that pay your wages. I'm not sure that's strictly true with Monaco because we don't really have any fans. Not very many anyway. And I think the owner pays their wages and he gets that from his whatever he makes his money from. I think he's Russian, so maybe it's oil. It's probably oil, isn't it? But I don't think the fans really are paying their wages. But a nice sentiment nevertheless. Well, our first match with PSG this season was very, very cagey. Nothing really doing in that one, a 0-0 draw. But we did comprehensively outplay them in the second one. A crunching challenge from Keita Balde nearly cost us there. Diego Jota firing, luckily, in a place that Lafont could save. But a corner comes in and Lafont is alive to stop Paul Pogba. I've been thinking about some other areas we can maybe strengthen as well. I think in terms of star rating, we could have a better goalkeeper than Lafont. But really, his performances have been sensational this season, some phenomenal saves, so I don't really want to replace him. Maybe, in terms of attributes, we could maybe get someone better than Yuri Tielemans, but I don't know. Mbappe with a free kick in, and Nori Mukelele, I think that's how you say it, smashes it home, and we find ourselves 25 minutes on the clock behind. We haven't offered anything so far, and what a hit that is from him. I mean, he's the centre-back, in the French squad usually as well. Absolutely smashing that one home, and PSG have the lead, which on the balance of play you have to say is deserved. We're not really doing anything here. I think the exertions of going unbeaten in the league campaign may be taking their toll here, and once again, still plenty of time to go, but we could see this trophy slip away from us. Well, half time we have shown absolutely nothing, so I'm going to get very, very cross with them. PSG, clearly they've been riled up by our comments in the press and our success in recent years. They're out for blood. They want to upstage us on this day, just like Arsenal did against Chelsea in the FA Cup final a few years ago after Chelsea had won the league. They want to stop the double, and on evidence so far, they're going to do it. We need to really buck our ideas up. No one really having a very good game for us, quite a few bookings, but nobody getting over a 7 except for Lafont, which really tells its own story. Time is dwindling here, and we've offered absolutely nothing. We've not had a single highlight in our favour at all. PSG have got the lead, and they're hemming us in. Corner though from Skov. Can we equalise? Yes, we can. Matthias de Ligt, the captain, stepping up when we need him most. Only his third goal this season, not his most prolific year, certainly compared to his first year or two, where I think he got 10 goals in his first season. Only 3 there, but what an important goal that is to level things up. We've not shown anything so far this match, but that really is the ticket. And can we come forward again? No. PSG breaking. Mbappe not particularly fit, but he's fed Diego Jota, and that was only going to go one way. And just after we equalise, get ourselves back on a level footing. This is a massive pitch, by the way. I don't know where we're playing. If this is the, I don't know, Olympic Stadium in France, I don't know. I don't know where it is, but Diego Jota, what a classy finish that is from him. Great ball from Mbappe, not showing any signs of injury, and we find ourselves behind once more. There's another highlight, and it's going PSG's way. We could go 3-1 down here. We need to make a change. Unfortunately, it's not going to happen until this is over. Diego Jota puts it wide. Keita Balde not offering anything at all. And this is my conundrum. I'm going to bring on Jack Clark, but I would like somebody a little bit better to challenge Keita Balde. I'm not sure Clark is... Well, he's a very good player. He's not quite that level. And the decision to play Henriks seems to have backfired somewhat. He's not playing especially well either. Otherwise, I'm not going to make any other changes at the moment, but maybe take Schick off at some point. He's not the most consistent threat, and he's not always that great in big games, despite the fact that that's not in his coach report. Okay, time ticking away. Mendy's not having the greatest 90 minutes of his life either. I think we're going to have to go attacking. I'm not going to die without trying in this one. One more change to make. 10 minutes left. What are we going to do? I don't think we're going to have any sort of other highlight in this one. Skov and de Ligt, the only ones playing even remotely well. Lafont as well. Most of the front line have been seriously lacking. Golovin showing why I want to replace him in the summer, because when it matters, he's the kind of player we need to be looking to, and he's not really done anything. I think I'm going to take him off, actually, and we're going to put Berardi on there, and just sort of pray that it does something. I might move Skov, actually, into the attacking midfield role and have Berardi on the wing, although it could be good night right here. PSG coming forward, looking very ominous. Bentancur, Milinkovic, Savic. It's a potential break on if we can win the ball back. We don't. Mbappe's round. De Ligt misses it, but Chiesa's got it, and he's put it back into Mbappe. And that, ladies and gentlemen, I think is a very disappointing end to the season. But you have to say, on the balance of play, PSG deserve this. We're getting closer. We got to the semi-final last year. We got to the final this year, but we just can't seem to do it. It's something about this competition and the Champions League, of course, but even more so this, I think, where really we should have won it by now. We haven't managed to do it. But there's still time left, still many seasons to go. One day we will win the Coupe de France. It's just not today. But hey, an unbeaten league season, that's pretty special. PSG don't have that. They don't even have a league title since we've been managing Monaco, so they can keep their cup. No one cares about the Coupe de France. It's not as important. But there we go. PSG running out. Deserved winners, you have to say. And I think at the end of a very, very long season, our players have played a lot of matches. Next year, I will be rotating considerably more. I think I just got to the point where the unbeaten league season looked on. And I just thought, I really want that. I really want to go unbeaten all season. So I'm not going to rotate as much as I maybe should have done. And I think in matches like this, it's really showed that we probably should have done that. But given the fact that we did get that unbeaten league season, that's not something I'm really particularly bothered about getting at any point again, certainly next season. So we will be able to rotate a little bit more, sort of safe in the knowledge that it doesn't matter quite so much whether we do lose a few games here or there. But a disappointing final match of the league season. Our quest for Coupe de France glory goes on. Overall, though, I don't think we can really say it was a disappointing season. You can't really say that when you went unbeaten in the league, can you? Anyway, team of the year, well, it's the overall best 11, sorry. And it's pretty much as you would expect. Glick is still in there, actually, which is interesting. I don't even think he was there last year. I'm not sure. So that's a bit of a weird one. But Ronnie Lopez still in there as well. Frank Kessie, though, has moved into that one. End of season awards. Obviously, Robert Skov is player of the year. Not by quite as big a margin as last year, but still, he is where you would expect him to be. Henriksen, Mendy getting second and third in that one. Goal of the season, Frank Kessie. Signing of the season, Frank Kessie. Young player of the season is Matthias de Ligt as well. And the team of the year for this season, well, it's as you would expect. It was the team that played pretty much every game. Henriks getting in there ahead of Sidibe probably kind of shows he should be starting there in place next season. Otherwise, exactly who you would think would be there. Average attendance is a full house, actually. I'd not really mentioned that, but our stadium capacity obviously is being expanded. That should be completed in a couple of weeks' time, up to about 18,500. Be interesting to see whether we get a full house next season. I think we probably will, but we have had 100% sellout week in, week out, so that's definitely good. Hopefully the board will consider expanding it even further, and that will help us financially in the long term. So what do we want to do next season? I think it's obvious, really. There's not really much to think about. We want to win the league again. We won it 4 years in a row. We've got to keep up that record if we can. Every year I say PSG are going to come back stronger, and they spend a lot of money, and, well, this year we finished way, way in front of them. Well, I was just talking about it, and here we go. The board have announced plans to build a new stadium, not just upgrade the existing one. Build a brand new stadium. They are in the process of searching for suitable sites and possible investors. So it's just a plan at this stage, nothing concrete in terms of what's been agreed. The main reason behind the decision was that AS Monaco need to accommodate a bigger crowd due to the high demand for tickets. I said we were selling them out week in, week out. And well, the board certainly agree. The board have, however, pointed out that this will not be a smooth process and it will be some time before any plans can be finalised and put into action. Okay, so we're not just going out and building one now. It's going to take time. Nothing is confirmed, but we are looking to build a new stadium. That is very, very exciting. Hopefully we can do it. Hopefully we can do that. Our next email says our planned stadium expansion has unfortunately had to be scrapped. So they're scrapping the expansion, but only because they're building the new stadium, I think, which makes sense. You don't want to waste money adding 2,000 seats to a stadium you're going to be leaving. So we'll have to wait and see what happens here, but exciting times if we're getting a new stadium. I'm not sure I remember asking for this one. I might have done it a long time ago, but the board have decided to expand the training facilities, 9.25 million. This will take 6 months to complete, so I think we'll have state-of-the-art training facilities, which will be very, very nice. Robert Skov getting 21 assists this season, breaking his own record of 17. You love to see it. Most player of the match awards as well. Brilliant. Lafont with a clean sheets record, 37 clean sheets. 37 clean sheets. Our previous best was Subasic in season 1 with 25. We're not going to be replacing Lafont, that is for sure. The Champions League has been won by Barcelona on penalties against Manchester United after a 0-0 draw. Seems like an absolutely thrilling contest. So we didn't get knocked out to the eventual winners this time, and the board are disappointed that we only reached the first knockout round. However, they can understand why the team were knocked out against Roma. Yeah, so can I, because they scored a goal and we didn't. Liga Manager of the Year award shortlist. If we don't win it this year, I don't know what I'm going to do. If Tuchel wins it, I think I'm just gonna quit. I'm just gonna quit. Not do this anymore. What do we do? I'm gonna vote. I'm gonna vote for Morientes and Laudrup first. Like, do I have to vote? I'm gonna have to vote for Tuchel. Can I not just leave it blank? Can I leave it blank? Oh, what? You should be able to vote for yourself. You can vote for yourself in a general election. This better not. If he wins by 1 point, I'm going to be very, very mad. And some more stuff. Robert Skov sets a new average rating record for a Liga season, 7.8. Higher than Neymar. Take that, Neymar. New clean sheets record for the league as well for Lafont, as you would expect, given he won the other one. Most player of the match award goes to Robert Skov, and he gets star of the season for the second year running. You love to see it. And a clean sweep. Mendy and de Ligt in there as well. Neymar and Mbappe have got nothing on us. I mean, they did at least. They were injured for a little bit of the season, but nevertheless, absolutely fantastic. Lafont does not win star goalkeeper, even though he got a record number of clean sheets. He didn't win it. And this guy, who's got 2 clean sheets all season, has won it. He's got a higher average rating by 0.002. In the Stars team of the season, Mendy's in there, De Ligt, Martinez, Kessie, T. Elements, Balde, Schick, and Skov. Skov's won Best Player as well, not just Star of the World. This has never been won by anyone other than Mbappe and Neymar in the whole save. Skov wins that one. Absolutely brilliant. Most Assists award as well for him. Didn't get top goal scorer. That went to Maxwell Cornet. Balde came third in that one though. Goalkeeper of the season goes to Alban Lafont though. And then why there's so many contradictory awards? It's really, really ridiculous. In this team of the year, the 11 of the year, Martinez and De Ligt in there, Kessie's in there, Balde's in there, and Skov as well. And there we are. Thank goodness for that. I mean, can you imagine if they picked Tuchel again after the season we just had? There we go. Manager of the Year award. Rightly deserved, I think, if I'm going to be even slightly not humble. So that is going to be the end of the episode there. Thank you very much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed the episode and the whole season, and make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're not already, so that you do not miss any of Season 5. Hopefully we'll be back next time with some exciting new players signed to the club, some people leaving as well, of course. And if you can give this a share on social media, that would really help as well. And I will see you next time.